never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Detroit Lions. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Plastic, red, cycle.
On second down, Ritter. And the catch made by Hopkins. Fighting through, and he's got space. Hopkins with a quick feet. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Henry. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Henry again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Derrick Henry with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon.
You think back to some of the great goal line bruisers of the past, the Earl Campbells, the John Riggins, the Marshawn Lynches. And then you put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. It's Chase Brown. Pass to 20 for a short gain. 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently 2nd best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Man, throw the ball, bro. Dang.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Ready, break. Smash, smash. Cut.
That's out quickly to Bateman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the arm, the run out of the play. He took the O, the option out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Hey, computer. Fight, 97. Ultra. Go ultra. Two, go. Stand.
Option left, and Ritter keeps it. Ooh, a juke. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it. And
Don't let that nigga roll forward, man. Y'all chill.
Running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
They'll say no gain on the play.
Damn.
And second and goal.
Hey, go steal. Ready?
They'll give Henry another shot. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
He's already scored once. He definitely had his eyes wide open trying to get in there a second time, but I thought that was a really nice play defensively to deny him.
Yeah, it was. As you said, keeping him away from his second first-quarter touchdown there. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Go red.
Trying to punch it in with Henry.
Let's go.
Bring him down after just a short pickup. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down.
No! Come on, man. That tackle. Damn.
Derrick Henry with a second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An early decision point here, Charles. Maybe one we'll look back on later. They go on 4th and goal, and they punch it in for the touchdown.
We always talk about how football is a game of confidence, and that's how you get it right there. Leave your offense out there and tell them I believe in you. And they pay it off with 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. On play action, now Carr. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Carr.
That was the wrong person, man.
It's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. On fourth down, on is Colby Rodman now to punt. Abdullah to return. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Well, they almost push them to the brink. They've gone near almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack. Ritter to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Ritter. That's complete to his receiver.
Man, get up out of here, bro. That shit's so fake, bro.
20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle.
That's crazy, bro.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. In motion right comes Allen. A first down carry for Henry. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks. The Lions at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Oh, he was right there. That is crazy, bro.
Inside the 10 at the 8. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up
up a first down. And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Check smash.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Swipe, swipe.
Ritter off the play fake. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready.
Ritter now. Flushed out right. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of run read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw pulled in by Hopkins. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Here's 2nd and 3. In motion goes Patrick.
Black. Red, yellow. Black ultra. Ready?
Ritter back to throw. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it's starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield.
Man, come on.
Frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. In motion left, Bateman. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. This is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Back to throw, Ritter. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it here, Ritter.
Man, come on, over the middle.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Drill 52. 10 cycles. Fury, yellow. Black shot. Ready?
Ritter with it after the play fake. Rolling to his left.
Man, this is crazy, bro.
Detroit. Keenan Allen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back in.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage.
And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. In motion goes Patrick. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Ritter on 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurt.
Dang, he trying me. He really is.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, go Fury. Hey,
in motion left, Bateman.
claws red.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter. Under pressure, they got him again. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
All right, fellas. One more time.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
This is Brown going up the middle. A nice move gets him a few extra. Down just shy of his 20. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has now allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll go for it. It's Carr.
They cheated, man. Nigga hit me, brother. We can't even run, man. Damn.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
On the set. Set.
Going play action. Ritter. He'll buy some time right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down and a 21-yard gain. On play action, here's Ritter. Out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And the tight end goes in motion left. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11.
Mama, go for it.
Credit the sack to Vita Vea.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the 2nd half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
What?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably going out the window, Charles. But this is a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
He'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Now a give, left side, Brown.
Man, come on, outrun that nigga, man.
32. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
Another run for Brown on second down. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk on both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. And we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. They'll run on 3rd down with Brown. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Well, I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Carr, gotta have this one.
Oh my God, bro.
The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st down, Ritter. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Rashawn Bateman, 35 yards. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
Maybe get any type of points on the board. It'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, got to carry the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Play action. Now it's Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Fight.
First down. Here's Ritter. And it'll be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown.
Damn.
A.T. Berry with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now, this deficit. They have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. I don't know, like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. And the catch made by Hopkins. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. To the air again, it's Ritter.
Man, come on! Fuck out of here.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. In motion goes Patrick. Now Ritter to throw on first down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Vita Vea picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Ritter. And this is taken at the 5. zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The extra point now coming from Myers. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Another run for Brown on second down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Third down, here's Brown.
Man, that's fake, bro. Then they keep catching me from the back. Like, what the fuck, bro? That's fake shit, man. Come on, bro. I'm breaking upfield. This nigga just diving and catching niggas from the back. Long runs.
They'll try and run forward with Brown. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Right back to Brown. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. And runs like that with explosiveness, that's what this rookie can bring to the table.
And add to it speed, patience, vision. A rookie has all of that. That's usually a veteran's combo plate. I love this guy.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Carr.
Let's go, bro. Ah!
Picking up the late touchdown.
Damn.
Still down big.
I think I figured out on defense, man.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
Yeah, shit.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And quickly, they get to the line.
There we go.
Lions will use
Come
the
on.
first of their timeouts.
Right.
They'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Yep.
Ritter off the play fake. He finds Hopkins complete.
What's that
He is out of bounds right around the 34. They get 14 Yards now to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
There we go.
Throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You've been stopping this shit.
Even though that one was incomplete, it's been
Crazy.
pretty sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time.
Come on, man. I'm playing man-to-man. Like, they got to make this shit real, bro. They got to work on that, man. Make it real, man. I'm playing man-to-man bump and runs coverage. This video game shit, bro. They all telling me one man to be real. Make it real, bro.
Just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Come on, man. I'm playing man-to-man bump and run coverage.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Ritter.
Yeah, there we go. Damn, I got 2 good cornerbacks. Come on, man.
Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have, and they still want to run it efficiently.
2nd down throw coming for Ritter. That's going deep for.
Know what I'm saying? This shit ain't happening, bro. No, these niggas, that's how it's supposed to be. I got way better cornerbacks than they got receivers, man. Come on. Niggas should have been playing like this.
But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Another throw coming up here for Ritter.
There we go. We'll take that.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
We'll take that.
Comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly has some experience.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Nigga should have been doing that. You shouldn't been able to get open the whole game, bro. Damn, get in that fluke ass shit.
On 4th down, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Come on, man. You should have been doing this. Motherfucker wait till the end of the game to play. Like, come on, bro.
Handing it off to Brown to the 27-yard line.
He get 21. Shit, I got to get 21. I'd be cool with that.
Decided in the closing seconds. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try to fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. That one, he correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Carr.
They catch the ball. It's a touchdown, bro. Them niggas ain't even. Come on, man. God damn. Nigga ain't even trade. It's the ball.
Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical.
Man, juke nigga, man. I don't know.
So this one's over. It's It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5